All right, guys, so in this lesson, we're going to figure out how to set up our business manager. And so what business manager is, kind of in a nutshell, is the professional way to have a Facebook ad account. So using business manager versus using, just ads manager being, just your personal Facebook's ad platform. Business manager actually allows you to do a lot more stuff, right? So if we're going to create our own Facebook ad agency where we're going to be running ads for other people, or if we want to have, employees helping us in our own business manage our own campaigns, or, do a lot of different things kind of in a professional level, we want to use what's called business manager, not our personal ads manager. So to get to business manager, what we're going to do is we're going to type in business.facebook.com and we're going to log into our actual personal Facebook account. And so if you don't have a business manager set up yet, you can just go to create account. But if you do have a business manager already, you'll see a bunch of the different ad accounts right here that you have assigned to your business manager. So depending on if you just set up a brand new account or if you're logging into an existing one, you'll see a different kind of initial screen here, but we're going to start at where it says business settings. I just want to show you guys around kind of how business manager works, just so you can get a feel for it, where you're actually going to be spending time, what's going to be useful for you guys and things like that. And so if you're trying to add users, right, they actually make it really kind of intuitive, but they just, it's kind of awkward how they set it up. So I just want to walk through it with everyone just to make sure you guys feel super comfortable with it. So if you want to add users, right, you come up to users, obviously click people here, and then you just go to add. So like what you're going to do here is, like, let's say that I want to add, maybe like a Facebook ad expert that I find on Upwork to like run my ads for me for my business. Maybe like I want to learn it for myself just to like make sure, but then I want to actually outsource it. So what you could do here is you can add employee access. All you have to do is put their email. It'll send them an email to their email address with kind of instructions on how to gain access to your business manager. And I recommend, just really quickly, to not add admin access unless you know somebody, because they can, they have full control over your business. They can edit settings, they can add new people, they can just do things that you don't want. So make sure that it's employee access unless you really trust somebody. The next thing I want to talk about is pages, right? So every business manager, or excuse me, every time you run a Facebook ad, you actually have to run it from a Facebook page, like we just talked about, right? And so to actually add a page to your account, all you have to do is come to, right, we did business settings, and now we're under accounts here, and then pages. And then if you want to add a page, all you have to do is go to add a page. And then, I have a million pages. So if I wanted to add like one of my main pages, all I'd literally do is type in Kevin David. Facebook would search all of their Facebook pages. And then all you have to do is, click it right here and then go to add page. So I'm not going to do that one because I'm going to use a test account. But literally it's that easy. And if you're already an admin, right, if you created your Facebook page with your Facebook email address that you also use to log into Business Manager says, okay, well, you're already an admin, so we're just going to automatically add this page to your account. And so once you have a page here, then you're actually able to run ads almost, right? The next thing you have to do is actually create an ad account. So Business Manager doesn't automatically create an ad account for you. And so you actually have to come in here under ad accounts, right? Under accounts right here. And then you have to go to add. And so I already created one. I called it the Facebook Ads Masterclass. But it's important to understand the difference kind of right here when you actually click add. So you can add an ad account, right? Your business will control campaigns and billing for this ad account. Claiming an ad account moves it into Business Manager, right? So this is what you want to do if you actually, just want to claim an ad account and move it into your own business manager. So it's like if you had, another ad account of yours in like a different business manager, or, one of the personal ones, and you wanted to actually move it into your own business manager, you can add an ad account this way. That means that you'd actually would be responsible for the billing and things like that. If you want to, request access to another person's ad account. So let's say that I'm, I created a Facebook ad agency and I wanted to actually run ads on behalf of, some local business and they had their own business manager, they had their own ad accounts, then I could request access to an ad account, right? So this means that your business needs to use this ad account on behalf of another business. So this one's if I want to add my own ad account from a different source. This one's if I want to request access to someone else's ad account, where they are actually paying for the ads and things like that, but I'm just running them from my own Facebook business manager. This makes it really simple, right? If you have like 10 or 20 different clients, right? Because you don't want to have just log into a million different kind of logins. This makes it simple where you can have all of your different your clients' ad accounts in one centralized place. All you have to do is request access to their ad accounts. And this one is if you want to create a brand new ad account. So if you just set up your business manager and you want to run ads for yourself, right, you have to create your own new ad account. And so what I did was I created my own new ad account right here, in which you see the Facebook Ads Masterclass. And this is important, right? This is my ID. And so if I wanted to request access to an ad account, if I wanted to add an ad account, it would ask me, for example, for the ad account ID, and you can find that right here. And also right here. And so these are the the ad IDs. You can find them under accounts in ad accounts. Obviously, this is where you can add your Instagram account, a projects folder if you have big teams and things like that, and data sources. Right, and so most of the time, people are the only thing people are going to be super concerned with here under data sources is pixels. Right, and so there are some more complicated stuff, like if you have catalogs, if you're doing like dynamic product ads, which we will talk about, don't worry about that at all, or if you're using offline data sets, like if you have email conversions and things like that. If you have a bunch of people who bought your product and you have their emails, you can create offline event sets, or if you want to run custom events, custom conversions. Again, we'll talk about all of that stuff right now. Later on in the course, but for right now, we're going to talk about just the pixel, right? And so if you have a pixel already, then you're going to see it right here. We see the Ad Ninja courses demo the pixel right here. The Shopify Masterclasses pixel. I have multiple ad accounts, obviously, so you're going to see a couple of pixels, but this is the one that I just made. If you just started this account for the first time, you're going to actually go ahead and create a Facebook pixel right here, and you name it whatever you want, and then just click create. And what the pixel is, again, which we will talk about in depth, but the pixel is basically just an identifier. So if I have a website and I want to say, okay, 100 people are visiting my website, I want to know who those 100 people are exactly. So if I install the Facebook pixel onto my website, then every time 100 people or 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people come to my website, Facebook is actually going to say, okay, that's this person, that's this person. And now I'm going to show 100 people who visited my site, the exact 100 people, an ad on Facebook, because Facebook identifies every single one of us as a number, right? Which is kind of sad or creepy in certain ways. But again, for us marketers, it's incredibly profitable because with the power of the pixel, we can target every single person who visits our website and show those exact people ads of whatever we want on Facebook. And so that is the data sources pixels, right? You can add one right here. You can also share the pixel, which is a lot of people don't know about. But if you have multiple business managers and if you have backups and things like that, you can actually just go to share here. You can also create custom conversions and custom audiences from right here. But again, it's super easy to share the pixel. All you do is come in here and press share, and then again, it's just going to ask you for the ad account that you want to share it. Again, the ID. And so those are kind of the main things that we're going to be using actually in Business Manager. And so I just wanted to give you guys kind of a little warm up for it. And just understanding those things that I just explained is 99% of what most people are going to do in Business Manager. And so what I did just now was up in this kind of hamburger menu in Ads Manager, this is where we're actually going to be running our ads from. And so once you kind of set up, you assign a page that you're an admin of and you create an ad account, then you'll be able to actually go into Ads Manager here. And this is where the magic is going to happen, where we're going to create all of our ads that are going to make us a ton of money, guys. So that is Business Manager. That is kind of the bang tutorial of pretty much everything you're going to need. There are a few more advanced topics, but most of the time that is pretty much entirely what you're going to be using Business Manager for. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and let's get to the next.